Hi guys, welcome back to Ultimate Gaming Channel. Today we're going to be doing another Ark mod review for Automated Ark. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so the first thing we have is the workbench. Alright, so the workbench, I think it's free to learn. But that's what you need. It's really easy to make. You just need some hide and some wood. So yeah, once you craft the workbench, you place it down, and then you have all this stuff to learn. Now, actually, hold on a second. I think I can do this. Actually, I think even if you just type AA, yeah, if you type AA, you'll see all the stuff you need. So the first thing you want to craft here is the console, the control console. So the way this works is it literally pulls like everything around you, like off your diners and everything, except for a few exceptions. So just to show you, I'm gonna grab some of this stuff because it literally is pulling everything from everywhere. Alright, I grabbed some stuff. I'm going to shove it on our baby Rex we got here. Give me a second. I'll move him out of the ground. Come on. There we go. Alright, so if I stick this stuff on here, randomly just shove it on here, you see it's all disappearing. That's because the console is pulling it up. So after some time, the console will pick up all this stuff on the Rex here. I think it says it picks up stuff like every so many minutes. Alright, so it already picked up some stuff, I think. So the next thing, so that's the way the console works. The console kind of just pulls everything in from nearby. And the next thing you really want to make is a storage. These two, I believe, are like exactly the same. But the last one like looks different. So this one has like a list that you can like see, and then these ones here you just put stuff in it. So say I wanted it to pull spark powder, for example, from the console, because that's where it's gonna take it from, and I add the list, and it added spark powder to the list. And you can also clear the list too if you want. So now every time we put spark powder, well, every time the console picks up spark powder, it's going to move it over into that storage. It just takes a few minutes, I believe. All right, so that pretty much covers those. I don't actually know if this one's pulling stuff or not. But I mean, I checked everything that I shoved in there so far. I might test it with some of the ammo later and see if it's actually working. Alright, let me see what's next on our list. We have the egg crate. The egg crate will pick up any nearby eggs, fertilize and non-fertilize. And that's pretty much all it does. It pulls them up and then says gathers eggs from the ground and places them inside the bin. Option to gather fertilized eggs in the redial menu greatly increases spoil timers. Okay, so these take a while to spoil. And as you can see there, the spoil timer is like 50 billion years or something for the fertilized eggs. So this thing definitely will keep your eggs fresh for a very long time. This is a refrigerator. It works similar to the storage crates, the OCD storage crates over here. You just pretty much add in there what you want. It says gives large increased spoil timers. As you can see, I think that's 20 days on there, or 19 days so far for this meat. I don't even think anything in this here has spoiled yet at all since I started collecting stuff. Organic polymer, leech blood, and wyvern milk will also be pulled on here as well, according to the description. So yeah, that's the refrigerator. It will pull it from here if it's added into the list, and then this is the auto grill. The auto grill, what you can do is you can add all the raw stuff into your console, and then it will pull it into there. I'm gonna go grab up some meat real quick, just to kind of show the process of what happens. And this is really a really handy mod to have when you're like trying to gather metal and you don't want to run back and forth and unload all the metal, because then it comes in handy to unload all the metal. My guy needs some weight. It's kind of slow there. So once I get to about where this Rex is at, it might be closer. Alright, remember there was nothing on the grill? It might have already taken some stuff off already. Put it in on there. Let's see. Nothing yet. I mean, it does take a little bit to pull stuff out, because they do that so you can prevent lag, because if everything was instantly pulling non-stop, like, it would create a big chunk of lag over time. Alright, so while we're waiting a few seconds or so for that to pull the meat off of the Rex there, we have our industrial forge. It works just like a normal one, except it says it can use electricity or gas to operate, pulls raw metal from nearby dynos, crafting speeds set by the ini file, which means you can change the crafting speeds to be faster or slower. Do I have any raw metal on me? I know I can get some. I got my quarry miner over here. I just want to grab up some metal and see like how fast this thing crafts, because I don't know if I don't actually know if it is crafting that fast by default. It might have already pulled the metal off. So yeah, I think the metal just takes the same amount of time, unless you change it. Oh no, look, it crafted the whole stack that fast. Let me see what else. Oh, it took some meat. It's already cooking meat up. This is the vacuum. This works similar to the console. If stuff drops on the floor, say I drop this fiber, that is if this NPC don't pick it up. So the vacuum's supposed to pick up stuff off the floor, and there it did. It just picked it all up. So this is like a nearby vacuum. It vacuums up the items that you drop on the floor. So again, it's similar to the console. So between the console and the vacuum, you're pretty much sucking up everything nearby. Another thing to note is you can look at the range. So show pull range, if I turn that on, let me just fly up here a second so you get a better view. So everything inside that dome will be picked up by the console. Now that's why, if you notice, I have my quarry miner over there. I have that just out of range because it kept taking the fuel out that the mod needs for the quarry miner mod. So if you have mods that need certain items to work, I recommend moving them out of range of the pull range of the console. Let's see, what else do we have? We have, this is cool. This is the Polymer transmuter. I don't know if I have, oh, I think I can take normal polymer and turn it back into organic polymer. Alright, so this is cool. You can take organic polymer, and I think you can take the other polymer, and you can turn it into all the different polymers in the game. Even this thing, I think this is an aberration, I'm not sure. But yeah, and it is extremely fast. See, I just turned it into organic polymer, and then I just turned it back into the other polymer. So yeah, this will convert it into any one you want, and you see I didn't lose anything. Like, see I do that, and then I turn it back in, and I didn't lose it. I still have 95 left over. So that is a very, very handy station to use right there. What else do we have? The chemistry station. I believe the chemistry station, and we also have a refrigerated chemistry bench. I believe these are exactly the same. I'm not sure. This might be like a mortar and pestle, and then this might be like a bigger one. It says grinds resources into new items with OCD pooling. Okay, so here's another thing we might be able to do. If you hit this item and then click the pull resources button, it will pull all the nearby resources into this, and then you can craft some stuff, and then it will do that. I'm not sure this pull multiplier. I think if I change this to a 2, it might take more stuff at once when you hit the pull button. So if I hit pull resources again, see, it took more stuff than it did the first time. So maybe, like, I don't know, you could try setting this to like 10. And see, now it pulled more resources. But you could just click it a bunch of times like that, I think, and then it will pull a bunch for you. This one doesn't appear to be that fast. It's about the same speed as a normal, like, bench. I mean, if it's like a modified mortar and pestle is what it says up here. So I think the chemistry bench might be faster. I don't know. Do I have more stuff to pull for the Let me see if I can. I think I'm out of flint. Oh wait, I have some right here. We'll change that to 10 as well. So yeah, the chemistry bench is way faster than the chemistry station, which is like a mortar and pestle. But they're both faster than the normal ones. I think this is just a normal fabricator. This is a grinder. This is similar to the other stations, where it will pull stuff for you, and it might even grind it automatically. Says your typical grinder, but with a grind all button, it can grind ingots and raw metal. It can use electricity. The grinder has OCD sorting in it, so be sure to set all your junk to pull to the grinder. There he is. It just grinded everything up, and then it transferred it over. Probably shoved it back in the console, honestly. Yeah, see, it stuck it all back there. Let's talk about my favorite one so far. We have the wireless generator. Yeah. Says requires gasoline, safe structures, and lag. Go wireless. So yeah, this thing, it will give you wireless power, and if you click show generator range, I believe, whoops, I believe it's pretty big. So it's about the same range as the console. You can kind of see them both going at the same time for comparison. So yeah, that thing is amazing. And I'm not sure, you might be able to change the range on the size. Alright, let me see. Yeah, look, you can decrease the range. I have it set on the max right now. I'm gonna hide the generator range because I get annoyed with it. And I'm gonna hide the pull range. Let me see, what else do we got? Oh, we have an automatic feeding trough. This thing will pull stuff out. You can hit balance, and it will balance it out between all the feeding troughs nearby. And then it'll take them and feed them automatically. And something is trying to kill my guy out here. Who's gonna win? I like how he just licked his finger afterwards. Okay, since we're out here, we have the auto crafter. It says put an item in and hit start crafting. It will turn it into a blueprint and start crafting it until you hit stop. It will automatically pull in more resources every 60 seconds when active. Engrams cannot be removed until you click on them and hit stop crafting. I think I had this thing crafting, I think it had this like crafting. I thought I had crafting narcotics somehow. It pulled the stuff for it. I don't know if it's actually making a blueprint for it or not. This thing was giving me a little bit of trouble. It just keeps moving it out. Because I do have it storing. I think it is. I think it's already making it. I did have it storing stuff in here, but I don't remember. Like, maybe did it has to be turned on? Maybe. Okay, maybe it has to be turned off first. Stop auto pooling. I actually had it in here making narcotics, but I don't remember how it did it. Start crafting it until you hit stop. Yeah, I don't remember how to get this to work, but it was working the other day. If I figure out how to get this thing to work more properly, I'll maybe make an additional video or something on it. Alright, now we have the fertilizer silo. This thing will pull out fertilizer, and we also have a compost bin. The compost bin will automatically pull out straw and poop from nearby stuff. It says it puts poop in dung beetles and collects poop from the ground and thatch to make fertilizer. Pushes to fertilizer silo. So yeah, after it makes them in here, it will pull them in here, and then it will fill all the crops nearby. You also have a button to fill the crops nearby, but they're already full. But you can pull fertilizer, and you see it pulled more fertilizer in here, and it also pulled fertilizer off of my dung beetle as well. So yeah, now he don't have no more fertilizer on him. He has more space on him now. Let me see, what else do we got to show off here? There's a lot of stuff in this mod. I never figured out like how this works. It says stores oil. That's it. It's just pretty. But organic oils last longer. So this stores oil, but the console keeps pulling it. The console, I believe, keeps pulling it out of here. Or maybe it's storing it somewhere else. Yeah, I think the only reason it's not storing oil in there is because it's pulling it in here. So, I mean, I might have to adjust this not to pull oil out, but I think it's pulling oil and shoving it in my main chest here. There's more stuff in this mod. I don't know if I have everything yet. So, so I already pulled the metal out of there. Thought there was something else I had. Oh yeah, I have this one here, pulling metal for me. I may clear the list and just have it pull cooked metal, and then fill up my chest more. So we did the grinder. I recommend checking this out. I will have a link in the description to the mod page on Steam. There's like 7 or 8 add-ons for this mod too. Here is a list of all the stuff. Did I have the engram pod made? Yeah, so this is cool. It says you can save your current like learned engrams. So all this stuff I have learned on my character here, if I mind wipe my character, I can relearn it on the engram pod. I haven't tried that out. Maybe I will make an additional video for this mod, and we will try that out later. Plant Commander. Use this structure to set all nearby crop plot ranges and targeting. So you can control all of your plant X species to nearby with just this one thing here. And I think this is the same, but it's for all your turrets. This one makes electricity. Oh, I did not go over... Where did I put it? Oh, I think it's over here. Here's another one I have built. This one is super cool. This one here, you can make kibble, but it's like super fast, and it does not matter what, I don't think it matters what dinosaur egg at all. It just says dinosaur egg. So let me change this up to like 10 as well. Alright, hit pull resources. Maybe I have to I think I have to highlight them. So let's see. We want extraordinary augmented kibble. I think we can pull resources. I don't have any resources for them though. Well, this was working. Exceptional kibble. I might have used all my eggs. I don't know if the pooling is working for that station or not. Either that, or maybe it still requires a certain amount of eggs. There we go. There's basic kibble. Oh, yeah, notice I shoved eggs in there. It wasn't pulling the resources for some reason. So extraordinary, augmented kibble, extraordinary kibble. Let's just make some extraordinary kibble. So yeah, I just made 2 of them. Now the extraordinary kibble requires more eggs than like the basic kibble. So there still is that factor of you need so many of them. And this one increases the spoil time as well. Like the spoil time on this is going to last ages. So yeah, that's the kibble station. I think that's it that I have to show off. I may do another video to show off more of this mod because, like I said, it's a big mod. It's pretty big. I will have a link in the description to the mod and maybe all of its add-ons. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment if you want to see me do more on this mod and do more mod reviews and stuff. Oh, before we go, we have an incubator. This thing, it does exactly what it says. You've probably seen other mods and stuff that incubate your eggs, but this thing will incubate your eggs. I only have 1 fertilized Rex egg right now. So I thought that might be everything I have. Yeah, so you just turn it on and then you drop the egg down, and then this thing will keep your eggs at a comfortable level. It will not. It doesn't make an annoying sound like the air conditioners. It could be snowing out. It could be raining. This egg will be perfectly fine as long as it's in the range of this thing. So let's show installation range. Yeah. All that area around there, what you have for the incubator, So as long as it's inside there, it should be fine. I'm not sure. I don't even know. I think I gave this baby Rex I raised before, I think I gave it just a little bit of meat. And I think it just was perfectly fine. I don't even think I tended to it very often. I thought it was going to die. I think this thing like raised it up too. I could be wrong on that part. Alright guys, do not forget to like and subscribe. I will leave a link in the description to this mod. I totally recommend checking it out. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.
Yes.